road. I'm gonna tell the story. I'm gonna tell them how I made it over. Yes, I am. I'm gonna put on my robe. I'm gonna tell the story. Oh, I got to tell them how I made it over. Yes, I am. I'm gonna put on my robe. I got to tell the story. I'm going to put on my robe, tell the story, how I made it over. This is your girl, Creole Butterfly, Libra Butterfly, Coco 9 to 9, coming to you from the great state of Kentucky, where the women are beautiful, the horses are fast, how the horses are beautiful, and the women are fast. It just really depends on what you like. I want to say happy birthday, happy Quinceañera, happy bar mitzvah, happy anniversary to Lottie Dottie and everybody that's celebrating something on today, which is June the 9th, 2024. I was supposed to be out of town, but God knows all things, okay? So I have been to two services, so I am home now. And now I can really get into what I want to get into. I want to say, I'm the Oprah of the smooches. So you get a smooch, you get a smooch, everybody gets a smooch. So let me just go on and get right into this. Thank you, everybody who emailed me to tell me about what you guys feel is the news about Tita Talks. I call her Mama Tita. I will forever call her Mama Tita. Okay. Also, thank you for the negative emails that I got regarding Mama Tita. Okay, so I'm going to address all of this. First of all, as I always do when I say this, today shall be no different. Uh, Giving honor to Lady Nika when I say I am 2 quarters and 3 pennies. Okay, and for those of you all who are mathematically challenged, that means I am 53 years old. Okay. Um, Being 53 years old, I didn't just get here because I was a perfect person. Um, Being 53 years old, I'm not just that in numbers, I'm that in wisdom and beyond. Okay. That being said, let me go ahead because I'm trying not to get into my flesh. So let me go ahead and read this. I have posted a scripture on the screen. It is Proverbs 17:17. And that scripture, hey, Seed Breeze, Smooches Boo. That scripture is a friend loves at all times. And a brother is born for a time of adversity. I'm going to read that one more time. A friend loves, catch that word, not like, but loves at all times, not sometimes, not when the times is good, not because everything goes well, not because, but it says a friend loves at all times. Okay. And the brother was born for a time of adversity. That being said, since we on the thing of Mama Tita, there's two people that has a special spot in my heart. That is Mama Tita Talks and the one I call Auntie Melissa Scott Coffee Quiz. Them two ladies, regardless of what people think of them on YouTube, will always have a special spot in my heart. Them two ladies accepted me when I had 50 people. I don't think y'all listening to that. Them two people accepted me when I thought I could do this thing right here and started coming on. They encouraged me every live. Keep going, Coco. Mama Tita would say, keep going, baby. Keep going. You're going to get there. And you're going to be, your name is going to be out there. And you're going to do, and Auntie Melissa, even to this day, like, keep going, Coco. Keep going, baby. So it's easy to support people when they got 1,000. It's easy to support people when they got 500. It's easy to support people when they popular. But what about the people that's not so popular? What about the people who got their thousand struggling? What about the people who still to this day don't know that you're a content creator? What about those that support those people? Okay, that's not with all the clicks. Let me tell you something. Jay Wilson, he's another content creator. He's in the beefing sector. He always say something but verify. I forgot what that first port is, but the port that sticks with me is verify because that's how I live my life. Let me tell you something. When you a friend to me, you my friend. When I consider you special to me, I consider you special. Can't nobody turn me against you. You will have to do that yourself because I'm down with you like four flat tires. Do you understand? And I'm the type of friend, I'm going to tell you when you're wrong, but I'm going to stick by you through adversity. Anybody who knows Coco knows that's how I roll. We might argue behind the scene. I might say something, you might say something, but I still got your back. Because the end result is now what we going to do about it? Since you screwed up royally, what we going to do about it? Let's dig our way out of this. And I say us because I'm your friend. See, I understand that people on here use this word friend so quickly and uselessly that they're only your friend when you agree with everything they say. They only your friend when you are yes, 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 yes. Then I guess I'll never have friends on her because I'm never going to be everybody's yes girl. Never have, never will. I told y'all, I like people that they don't like each other. Ain't got nothing to do with me. You ain't mistreated me. So let me get to the topic. Tita Talks. I understand it's a whole lot of people don't like her. I understand that. That's your right. And in Treasure Lane's voice, he always say, that's your Pennsylvania privilege. People got their reasons why they don't like certain people. That's up to you. However, Mama Tita has supported me when nobody know that I had a channel. Mama Tita has supported me, has bought every one of my books. It was people call themselves my best friend and that they love me, ain't bought a book the first, ain't supported my hustle at all. Mama Tita done sent me cash apps ain't nobody knew about just to say, here, I just want you to enjoy your day today. I support you online and offline. Do you hear me? And so y'all think I'm just going, cause everybody, was floating around saying that she did this, she did that, but I'm gonna take that and not verify for myself. Who you think I am? Who you think I am? That's just like if I'm real close with you and people come on here saying things about you, it don't mean I'm going to believe it. I'm going to verify. I'm supposed to. Plus, that's integrity. That's integrity. That's even in journalism. Real journalism, they may hear a story 59,000 times, but a real journalist is going to verify. I think that's what's wrong with some of y'all on YouTube. As soon as you hear something about somebody, you ready to be the first ones to be out there and say this, that, and the other to tear another person down. That ain't my MO. That's not who I am. It'll never be names among me. And I might piss people off by standing my ground today about a whole lot of stuff. Then I'd rather piss off, I'd rather for you to be pissed off than to be pissed on. You feel what I'm saying? If me saying what I'm saying make you mad at me and you start dogging me and talking about me on YouTube, then were we ever cool? Were we ever cool? Hey, Rico Boo, I don't just jump ship because everybody else jump ship. That you should respect about me. It should be like this. You know what? Creole, I don't understand why you still support her. But one thing I can say, you stand with the people you stand with, and I admire you for that. Because you know why? Your time gonna come. Your time gonna come because everybody gets the turn. Trust me, I had my turn out here with this foolishness on YouTube. People was lying on me, saying I was in these back chats and everything. Ain't never been in the back chat. If I said anything in the back chat, I done said it in the front chat. How about that? And I'm like, hold on now. Many things I've done, but what I don't like is for people to lie on me. Where are your receipts? And one thing I could say about RNY TV, she was like, nah, that ain't that's not Coco. That's not Creole. She don't do it. Thank you, RNY TV. Thank you. Because everybody else like, what? Yeah, I heard. You ain't heard nothing. You ain't heard nothing. You just don't like me. But don't lie on me. You ain't gotta like me because trust me, my life is full and I have a lot of love in my real life, baby. I don't need this YouTube love, but I thank you, those who kick it with me. Appreciate you. But what I'm not is a flunky for nobody. Nobody. And I'll say again, if you want a yes person, whoever, I ain't got nobody in mind, I'm just talking. If y'all want yes people, somebody's always gonna go, yes, yes, you right, yes, 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 yes. When they know in their spirit they feeling something different, you stupid. Because them same people be the one to take you down. No, I have to live this thing. I told y'all, I ain't just one of them preachers that preach one thing and live a different life. No, I preach what I live. It's bigger than anybody on YouTube. It's bigger than you. I don't have anything against Mama Tita. There are a lot of people that have things against her. I don't begrudge you because you don't like that woman, but don't get mad at me because I'm standing behind her. Now, it's a tragedy all the way around because first off, I'm a mom and I'm a grandmother. Second off, I'm a mother who has lost a child. So I know that pain. So see, don't go there. I know that pain. And so my prayers goes out to the parents of the child. And I'm still waiting on the person I know that has been to her house several times, that calls her on a regular basis, not through the internet. I'm talking about phone call. I'm waiting on them after they wake up to call me back on a three-way, if possible, to speak to her. I don't gloat in adversity, y'all. I don't gloat when people hit rock bottom. I don't gloat when something happens. I don't, because I know karma can easily visit my house and be like, hey, remember when you was laughing at such, now this is going. Now I don't do it. And then here's my thing. When those of us call ourselves Christians, which I don't call myself that no more because that's so loosely used, and people who say they're a Christian don't act like Christ-like. So I really don't even want to be connected to that, but I'm doing this for a reason. Those of us who call ourselves Christians, what is Christ-like about you? Those of you all who say you're saved from what? Because if you're still doing the stuff you were doing 6 months ago, if you're still doing the stuff you were doing a year ago, if your attitude, your demeanor, and your character is still stinking like it was before you found Jesus for real, what have you been saved from? What's different about you? And oh, if you used to fight 6 months ago and you don't fight now, what else can you say? Because you gave that testimony 6 months ago. God ain't did nothing different for you. He ain't changed nothing about you. He ain't changed the way you deal with people. He ain't changed the way you think. He ain't changed how you speak. So I'm wondering about this God you say you serve. I'm wondering because you never know who's watching you. I ain't nobody's God, so they shouldn't be. And that's true. But when you come on here and you represent and say, God is whatever, and you going to church and all this and stuff, are you just going to say you're going to church? Are you applying the word to your life? Is he changing anything about you? You know what? Jesus was hated for righteousness' sake. I dare not think people ain't gonna hate me because I'm trying to live right. Because I come on here like I got my right mind. I come on here and try to be the peacemaker. I try to bring clarity to stuff. People gonna hate me all the time. That's fine. I'm in good company. I am God's favorite daughter. They hated my father. You think they ain't gonna hate me? I could care less. Don't care about it. See, a lot of you all ain't listening. God has been speaking to you. He's been showing you things. He's been telling you, stop this, don't say this, don't act like this, repent from this, you need to do. He's been saying all of that. And most of you all ain't paying attention. So he sends a little project child like me, who ain't never cared if she was liked, who's always been ostracized because I walk to my own beat, to tell you, get it together. And to show you that a friend, what it say? Loves at all times. Come on, Rico. Yes. Right, Dupree. Let me see what 300 say. Everybody wants grace and mercy when they're going through something, but won't give it to nobody else when other people are going through something. Facts. Now, when you write 300, I got to kind of agree with you. Yeah, you right. This is Pride Month, right? This is Pride Month. This is Pride Month. This is what I want to say. Biblically, let me give you something. I'm tying all this together. Just bear with me. I'm tying this together. I just remembered I gotta go pick up my Juneteenth T-shirt. Let's go to Proverbs. Hold on, let me type it in so y'all have it. Y'all can go back and look at this. Thank you to everybody who is listening to me and those that will listen to me. Appreciate you. My computer's going slow, y'all, so I'm sorry. Okay. All right. I'm going to read this. It says, this is Proverbs 8 and 13. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. We talking about pride, right? Okay. Let's say that again. To fear the Lord is to hate evil. So, how is it that you love evil, you speak evil, you act evil, your character's evil, everything about you is evil, but you a child of God, right? It means you have no fear of the Lord. Because it says to fear the Lord is to hate evil. You don't want evil to be upon you or accounted to you in no type of way. Uh-huh. I hate pride and arrogance, evil behavior, and perverse speech. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. We appreciate you. I shared you on my Twitter. I can't on her become somebody keeps track. Okay, thank you, Rico. I appreciate you, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you too, love. Okay, let's go here. Let's do one more because it's Pride Month. Here we go, right here. It's Pride Month, right? Okay, this is Pride Month. And I was going to do this tomorrow, but the whole time I was in church, this bothered me. I got the word I was supposed to get, trust me, both times. However, I'm trying to sit here now and not cry. This bothers me. This bothers me. It's my spirit is troubled. When my spirit is troubled, it means there's something behind this. Everybody is mad at me because I won't kick Diddy while he's down. Yeah, he's a messed up individual. He really is. But you know what money does? Money only exacerbates or brings out who you are on the inside. If you want to know what a person is, mess with their money. Mess with their money. Give somebody money who ain't never had money. Give somebody money who has never had money and watch that real person emerge. See, because if they bad at heart and if their character's bad, money will only make it come forth quicker and worse than ever. That's why some of y'all don't get blessed. That's why God can't bless you with overflow or to have more than just enough for your bills because your heart is not right and you ain't did what he asked you to do. And God is like, well, you haven't been obedient to me. Why would I bless you with more when you already ain't obeying me? Why would I give you more when you're not obeying me? Think about this. You've been asking God, Lord, I need more than just the money to pay my bills. I need at least $100 extra a month. I need $100 extra a week. God said, okay, granted. You sitting here like, well, God, I don't see it. Where is it? You said you gave it to me. Where is it? When God has already told you what to do, and if you did it, there's your abundance. If he told you, I need you to start going to church one time a week. I need you to go on a Wednesday or Saturday or Sunday, just one time a week. I need you to darken the doors of my house. and I'll grant you this. And you know he's been saying that. But you're determined God gonna bless you on your terms. And you don't know. It's just like he already mailed your money out. It went to the address he told you to go to. You've never been to that address. You never moved to that address. You still stuck in your own way. And that money just sitting over her. And you keep saying, God ain't honoring me. God won't bless me. He ain't listening to me. You done lied on my daddy, and I take it personal. You done lied on my father. I take it personal. God already answered you. What is that thing he told you to do that you ain't did yet? Who is the person God told you to bless and you ain't blessed yet? He said, if you do this, I do that. If you go here, I'll do this. If you be here, I'll do this. If you send this, I'll give you this. It's tick for tat. He's already told you. You do this, I'll do this. You go here, I'll go here. But you still stuck and you still sitting there. Don't y'all know there's a room up in heaven that when you die and you got to face that, he gonna say, this is what you had. This room right here, this is all the stuff I had for you had you obeyed. Obedience is key. Who haven't you checked on that God told you to check on? Who haven't you called and said, you know what? I was just feeling to call you just to see how you doing today. Don't y'all know a kind word can help somebody? How do you know? This woman said today, let me give you this. This woman said today, and she's a minister. She said she was laying in the bed with her husband with a gun to her head. Now she got a whole husband in the bed with her. He's asleep. And she's learning her going through depressed thoughts, oppressed thoughts, and everything else, feeling like she ain't worth nothing, like she hates how her body looks because society make you think if you ain't 36, 24, 36, that you ain't nothing. And most of the time, men will say that too. Everybody that's a plus size, they call them B's and all. So she's dealing with body images. She's dealing with all this stuff. And she's laying in the bed with her husband with the gun to her head. To her head. She done wrote a note to her family talking about take care of my kids. Tell them I love them. Mama, I love you. Her husband right in the bed with her sleep, and she laying there with a gun to her head. Are y'all hearing me? For whatever reason that night, she decided to live one more night. When she walked into the church the next morning, a minister said to her, and I quote, "You're tired, aren't you?" She said, "Yeah, I ain't had no sleep." She said, "I'm not talking about that tired." She said, "You're tired." She said, "But let me pray with you and let me hug you." What if that minister had been somebody that said, "Girl, yeah, you sure look tired. Ooh, honey, and that dress don't look right. And ooh," you see what I'm saying? Kicking people when they already down. I just can't do it, y'all. It ain't me. It's not me. So if you gonna hate me for righteousness' sake, I'm in good company. I'm with my father. Go ahead and make as many videos as you want. Go ahead and cuss me out. Tell me you this, that, and the other. You think you perfect. First of all, let me go here. I ain't perfect. I don't think I'm perfect, but I'm striving to be. I want the acceptance and to hear my father, who is God, say, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over a few things. Let me make you the ruler over many." That's what I'm living to hear in everything I do, in every way I go. Even when I leave the house, I want to hear if my time is up when I leave this house, I don't want to leave no stone unturned. I want to hear, "Well done." So if you know anything about me, okay, well done. Come on up here. So I have to treat people right. I have to stand my ground. I have to say the uncomfortable stuff that people can't say because everybody's trying to fit in. I ain't trying to fit in. I'm already in with my father. Ain't nothing on this earth I'm trying to fit in for. For what? You ain't got a heaven or hell to send me to. And I keep telling people don't hunt what you can't kill. So let me go on record and say this. I love Tita Talks. I will continue to love Tita Talks. Whether she goes back off of her sobriety or not, no matter what happens, I stand with her. I will pray for her as I've been doing. But now that I pray for her more. I pray for the family who lost a child, if that is still so. What I won't do is come on here and kick her back in. Because she wouldn't do me like that. And God would be happy about that. I keep telling you, I want to hear him say, well done. I don't want him. Because see here, let me, you know what? Hold on. I gave y'all that scripture, but wait a minute. Let me give you another one. Since it is Sunday, the Sabbath is Saturday, but since it's Sunday and uh most people celebrate God on this day, let me help you out with something. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. Hold on. Okay. Let me get the I'm sorry, KGB version. I don't have my reading glasses, so bear with me. Y'all ready? Okay, here it go. It said, and I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and books were open. Then another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged by what was written in the books, according to what they had done. Let's scroll down. NIV version says, and I saw the dead, great and small, standing before the throne, and the books were open, and another book was open, which is the book of life. The dead were judged according to what they had done as recorded in the books. Let's go down to NLT version, okay, which is New Living Translation. And I saw the dead, both great and small, standing before God's throne, and the books were open, including the book of life. And the dead were judged according to what they had done, as recorded in the books. Okay, let's go to the NKJV, which is the New King James Version. And I saw the dead, small and great, standing before God, and books were open, and another book was open, which the book is the book of life. And the dead were judged according to their works. About the things which were written in the books. Okay, so let me go here. So, Coco, why are you saying all that? Okay, I'm glad you asked. This is what I want you to realize. The things you do on here, it takes two, and God only gives you what you need for. Come on. The things you do on here, you better make sure that it's correct. Because when you get to heaven, and it's funny people believe in heaven and not hell. I don't know how you believe in one and not the other, but that's neither here nor there. We're going to go on. The things you do on here is recorded in those books. I know you don't think God sees that. Other people don't see that. So you think you get away with it. Let's say this again. The things you do on here is recorded. Everything that you do is recorded. Everything that you say is recorded. All your thoughts is recorded. Your heart actions is recorded. So therefore, when you die and you stand before the great throne, okay, and you have to answer to what you've done, there will be books that will have everything that you did good everything that you did bad. And then there is a book that'll tell you where your placement is for the remainder, everlasting, whether it be heaven or hell. So there are books, and then it's the book. And the book is where my name will be as far as heaven is concerned. None of y'all on this platform is worth me going to hell over at all. So if you mad at me because I stand with Tita Talks as her friend, you just mad. And shout out to my friend. He knows who he is. Whenever you wake up and whatever you find out, I appreciate you so much. Um, and everything. I trust your word. I trust you, and you know this. And it ain't none of your business who I'm talking about. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But shout out to you. Just let me know. I'll be waiting for the text. Some of y'all need to make sure just because you've been close to a person or you've been knowing a person since y'all was kids, don't mean y'all friends. I keep telling y'all that. I keep telling you that. Some of y'all are slow. And I'm like, God, you keep telling me to review this word and say this and this. And these people ain't paying no attention at all. They slow. Slow.com, slow.org, just slow. I wonder about some of y'all sometimes. I really do. Because it's like, I don't get it. It ain't none of my business. But you know, when it's on YouTube, people gonna talk about it. So I'm no different. When I see certain things, I just go, it's things to make you go, hmm. The reason why I cut some stuff off and I don't look at a whole lot of people's channels is because the counselor in me, the therapist in me, analyzes. See, you can't turn away from what you know. So a lot of times I recognize mental illness, and instead of me trying to analyze it, I turn it off because they ain't my patients. But it's one thing I can't do is overlook it, so I turn it off. It's a whole lot of people on here that are mentally ill, seriously, and a lot of y'all downgrade that as if it's funny, and you take it as a badge of no, it's nothing funny about that at all. It's nothing funny. And because again, I be, there she go, trying to always okay. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just turn it off. I don't even comment. But there are some times when I add my 2 cents to some things because some things I just don't understand. Uh, I'm glad that people can honestly say, you know what, Creole, she say how she feel, but I can tell she's a good person. She has a good heart. She stand with the people she love. My family gets it worse. Y'all think I'm bad on her. My family gets it. Oh, they get the straight up version with no chaser. They already know. Don't go to her because she gonna tell you the truth. That's why 300 don't talk to me no more because he couldn't take my straight upness like that. It bothered him so much. So it is what it is. Before I lie to you, I see you walking in front of a semi truck and just say, hey, if I were you, I would step back up on the curb. I ain't telling you a truck's coming at 90 miles an hour and you ready to be what's that, squirrel meat laying in the middle of the street that is going to tag your life and transition you from one place to the other. I ain't saying that. I'm just saying if I were you, I'd step back up. No, I'm gonna tell you, hey, that truck could tear you up in 2.2 seconds if you don't move out of the middle of that street. When you acting a donkey, I'm gonna tell you acting a donkey. When you a jackbutt, I'm gonna tell you a jackbutt. My thing is, I stick by you no matter what. until you force me not to. Once I get to that point where I realize I can't stand with you, I'm gonna tell you, you know what? You ain't gotta worry about it no more. I'm done. So let me say this prophetically. I told y'all a couple of years ago, I think it was 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Those of you all who've been around for a while, you probably can pull this up and hear it. Uh, but I don't think I said it last year. I think it was 2022. However, I told you why I do believe there is another. Uh, hey, Zara. Okay, thank you. Be careful. There is gonna be another party. Uh, like we have Democratic, Republican, and Independent. There's going to be another another party created, and it's going to bring some more diversity to what we call United States. Okay, if you notice, the United States is not so united anymore, and we won't be coming therefore forth. Um, There's going to be, as we get into the latter part of this year, there's going to be a lot of things that's going to be revealed from the government parties that you're going to hear, you're going to see. Some of them have not played correct the way they're supposed to have played for the people, and it will be revealed what they have done, how they have sold different things out, and everything. And some of y'all gonna hurt because y'all believe these people so much. Okay. Hey, swag, smooches, boo. Y'all believe these people so much, and it's gonna come out. Okay, that they have been underhanded, that they have did backroom deals that wasn't supposed to be backroom deals, and everything. I do hear something in the spirit, by the way, of Obama. I don't know what's going to be coming out about Obama, but those of you all who swear by him, who just think, whatever, be ready to hear something that was regarding Obama and some of these shenanigans that has been going on. Another thing is there will be some more celebrities that is going to be exposed. There will be some more celebrities that is going to go down. There will be some more, not just in the rap group, not it just in the black people as well. There is going to be in all across the board, like actresses and actors, and in every genre, there will be celebrities that will be exposed this year, and it's just the beginning. Okay, it's just the beginning. When I tell you some of these people will be revealed as being Satanists, what I mean by that, it will be revealed that before they do anything, they worship the devil. They have been a part of sacrificing kids. They have been a part of molesting, being pedos, and things like that. Some of your celebrities that you love, it's going to be named amongst them. Okay. There we will start hearing things about the disappearance of some of these people, where they have went, and some of these women who have disappeared just seemingly out of the clear blue sky, and will be connected to some of your government officials. They will be connected to some of these policemen is going to be on the front line as well, because some of these policemen is with an organized underground groups that do some underhanded things, and that will be exposed as well. There will be some people that have never talked that's going to come forth and say, this is what happened to me. This is how it happened to me. This person had something to do with it. This right here. So when I tell you this year, get ready, get ready, get ready. As I told you all last year, yeah, see what happened. And I told you all that 2024 would be the year of upside downwards. It would be the best of times. It would be the worst of times. It's going to be the tales of two cities. There's also some financial stuff that's going to happen. There'll be some banks that's going to come forth about some underhanded stuff that they've done. If you can tell now, there's a whole lot of things that businesses that has been being caught underhanded and being not in upfront so much like Walmart. You have a certain time to claim your money from Walmart because Walmart was dealing underhandedly with their customers. If you shopped at Walmart between 2023, I believe, all the way to 2019, anytime during there, you have a right now to claim with Walmart for a class action lawsuit that they have been judged against. It's a certain amount of money that Walmart has to give back to their customers. And I told you guys that something was going to happen with Walmart. Well, they have already had their judgment. So if you have, you can go online and find out how to get your money from Walmart, your percentage of money from Walmart. Okay. So if you have, I'm telling you now, all right? What happened was, let's say this, say while on the package of Walmart meat, say it says that it's let's just say it's 1.2 pounds on the package. However, if you take it over there and you weigh it in the in the produce section, they got those weighers, right? If you take it over there and weigh it, now on the package it says 1.2, right? But when you take it over there and you put it in the weigh thing, it says point 0.2. So they lied on their packaging, and a lot of people don't think to weigh it. You just see what's on the package. Okay, this point, this, that, and the other. I'm going to pay this. Okay, you go up there and pay it. You never think, well, let me make sure this is correct. Well, what happened was some of the consumers decided to start weighing the meats, start weighing packages that Walmart had already said they weighed, and that's why it was the price. And it started coming up that they were lying on their packages. We were hearing more preachers as well being exposed. Something made my heart hurt yesterday. I was watching another YouTube person, and they had the video of this one particular man being honored as a bishop when I thought he said he was already a bishop, but whatever. Being honored as a bishop, and when they robed him, they put their head on his head from the one I exposed with y'all. Remember, I told you all about the fish, the mermaid spirit, and all of that with the hats that the Pope wears and all that. Well, they put that head on his head, and I told you guys that as we get closer to the coming of the Lord, you can see this sign right here. One of the signs you're going to see is the Catholic Romans, the Vatican's bringing religion back up under one world religion, one world government, one world order. But the Vatican wants to be the only religion out here, and other religions they are going to accept up under them so they can be their one world religion. Okay. um and so last night when I saw this man being honored and them robing him and putting their head on his head, my spirit cried out. One thing about a true prophet, we carry the heartbeat of God, and things that make God weep makes us weep, and that's why we're so moody. Real prophets, we're moody. One moment we can be sitting with you smiling and laughing, next moment it's like we're not even there because we feel what God feels. And I've had people say to me, "You okay?" Like, just like I'm like, "Huh? You okay?" "Oh yeah." I Even if I'm talking on the phone, they'll say, "Coco," and I'm like, "Huh? Did you hear what I said?" Because instantly he begins to anyway. Um, schools, schools. I've seen there is a pipeline from schools to sexual acts with adults. Make sure those of you all who have school age kids, you have grandkids to go to school. make sure that you go meet every teacher that they have, every office person that they have. Make sure you get their names and you meet them. Some of y'all, God is going to begin to trouble your spirit about some of their teachers. That is meant for you to pray and for you to cover your child. However, if you feel like it's bigger than you, email me. Yeah, I said it. If you feel that there's something going on in your child's school and it's too much for you or too heavy for you, email me. Those of you all who's in your marriage, there's an attack against marriages. There's an attack against marriages. Okay? It's a sexual attack against marriages. I see a spirit trying to seduce husbands out of a marriage. It's a spirit trying to seduce your husbands away from you and your marriage. Now, those of you all who just said in your mind or in your spirit, honey, my husband ain't going nowhere. I don't receive that. Girl, go. Okay, then I ain't talking to you. But guess what? When he does stray, don't come to me. Don't inbox me. Don't email me at all. Warning comes before destruction and a haughty spirit before the fall. That's Bible. Warning comes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. There is a spirit of division that is coming heavily against married couples. And I'm warning you now to start praying with each other and for each other before you even leave the house. And if you have a husband that is not saved, he's still worldly, you need to pray. If don't nobody else pray, you need to turn down your plate and fast and ask God to open up his ears so he can hear the spirit of the Lord. Because God wants to save your marriage. You women who are turned down your house with your hands because one, you trying to be over your husband, you out of order. You hearing it here. I don't care if you don't like me. You out of order. You are the neck. He's the head. If he can't hear from God, you pray that God opens up his hearing so he can be the man of God God has called him to be. Remember, you married him. You married him. You said I do. Now, y'all both are not supposed to follow the ditch. Somebody got to hear from God. But once that man starts to take his rightful place and you still try to be the head, you out of order. You out of order. Men, stop listening to men who ain't never been married. I don't live right. A day's worth of dog meat in their own life. Just start trying to tell you how you supposed to be with your woman. Would you stop that? That's stupid. That's dumb. You gonna wake up one day and she gonna be gone. You heard that little thing that says Jody got your woman and gone? Yeah. All because you listening to your friends who Lord, Lord help. I know y'all don't think I'm prophetically speaking to y'all. I'm telling y'all this is flowing. He's speaking, I'm saying. And for the person saying she's weird, yes, I am. And I embrace my weirdness. How you doing? Hello. Hello. I'm very much weird. But guess who knows me? God. And I'm known inside of heaven's gate. So I don't care whether or not you accept it or not, or you think whatever you think I'll be, whatever you think I am. But I belong to God. And I make no bones about it. Maybe this ain't for you. So, okay. Anyway, y'all, I just wanted to come on and make my standing clear. When I'm your friend, when I love you and I got your back, I got your back. And I stand with you, whether right or wrong. But I'm going to tell you when you're wrong. I'm going to celebrate you when you're right, but I'm going to stand with you no matter what. Say that again, Coco. I'm glad you told me to say that. I'm going to stand with you when you're wrong. I'm going to celebrate you when you're right. No matter what, I got your back. Let's figure a way out of this. Now, let me say this. There is a YouTuber in a certain section. God showed me they get ready to fall. And this time when they fall, they're going to fall hard. They're going to fall loud. And they're not going to get out of it. Because all warnings have been coming. And they have not been paying attention to the warnings. They keep thinking they're going to escape because they thought they escaped the first time. But let me tell you, this time, when they go before the court, they going to jail. Now that they are doing. Say that again, Coco. This time, when they go before the court, they going to jail. They're going to lose their job. It's going to be a big mess. And it's too late to pray that it don't happen. Because when God tell you not to pray for a person, you already know. This person's going down and they're going to go down fast. Then if you know, you know. If you don't, wait on it. Wait on it. And on that note, it's been an hour. I love you guys. No matter what the test, always do your best. And my name is Creole Butterfly. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, if you got me as a friend, you got a true friend. I may not have all the money that other people got, but what I do have is the direct line to God. And He answers my prayers. Trust me. He speaks to me. He loves me. He knows me. And He answers my prayer. So I'd rather have a friend who has favor on their life with God than one who has money. Because the favor will get you somewhere money can't. On that note, smooches.